After retiring from making YouTube videos 9 years ago, I'm making a comeback. So I'm currently a uni student and I started this channel about two weeks ago, and so far we've got around 7 subscribers. But with less than 10 subscribers, I can confidently tell you that it's changing my life. Now that may sound a little bit dramatic since I've posted only 4 videos so far, but if you stick around and your attention span is longer than of a goldfish, I'll explain how and why I restarted making YouTube videos and how it's changing my life and how it could potentially change your life too. Now you may be thinking, making a comeback? Who the hell is this guy? But hang tight, I promise it'll make sense soon. So the story was that I was born in 2003, grew up watching YouTube during the golden age. At least that's what I think of it. Watching YouTubers like Ryan Higa, Smosh, Fred, Shaytards, Roman Atwood, those kind of vloggers. And also at that time I was interested in playing with Nerf guns. Oh, 1 second. Actually still got all of my Nerf guns here, so if you pull up, gonna get a blast. Please don't demonetize my video. These are fake guns used for entertainment purposes. Anyway, so I'm watching Nerf gun videos as well and I got inspired. So in 2013, I started making Nerf videos myself. And his name was Nerf Kevin. I really enjoyed making them. I remember the first time I was making a Nerf gun video. No, my sister's there. She was helping me film because back then I was probably only like 10, so I didn't really know how to use a camera. And I just started yapping about whatever I heard from other Nerf YouTubers. Just doing the regular review videos of, hey, this has this feature and this has this feature. But you know, it was what I was interested in at the time. So I was making videos periodically for about a year, but I stopped because one, my sister left to Canada and she was the person who was filming and editing my videos. One time I tried to upload videos and edit them myself and also post them on YouTube, but I didn't have a computer at that time myself, so I was using my sister's computer and I just didn't know how to upload. So if you see on my channel, which I will link below, you can see there's like one video that is chopped up into like multiple videos because I upload all of the clips from that one video into many different videos. Basically, I rage quit and stopped making videos because I was just fed up with trying to upload my videos. So from my last video about Nerf guns in 2014 onwards, I was just being a passive consumer. I just watched whatever was on my YouTube feed. My interest got a lot more different than just Nerf guns, so I was into a whole bunch of things. And also at that time, I got my first iPad, so I started using other social medias like Instagram, Snapchat, Musical.ly. So whilst I'm not old enough to be part of the MySpace or Vine phase, I definitely have seen different social medias rise in popularity and go down at the same time. But the one social media that I always go back to was YouTube. So that's the reason why I want to start posting on YouTube specifically compared to other social medias. I'll probably make a YouTube video comparing YouTube to other social media, so subscribe and hit on the notification bell for when that comes out. But finally, true story, I was on Instagram one day and I saw an influencer telling me to start yapping on Instagram or social media in general, and I told my sister one day that I will start yapping on social media when my semester break ends. And that semester break happened to be 3 weeks ago. I was rewatching one of my old YouTube videos and it just clicked with me. You know, you have those moments in life when you ponder what to do, but the answer is just so obvious and it's just right in front of you. And what I've realized was that I spent all of my life watching YouTube. And I have made YouTube videos in the past, and I enjoyed filming them and making them, and I have my own computer, thankfully. So I thought to myself, why not start making YouTube videos again? And as I continued to think and all this rush of nostalgia got into my mind, and I just remember all the good times that I had producing those Nerf videos, it just clicked for me at that moment. At that point, I sat down, I wrote the script for my video about the topics that are interesting to me, and I produced my first YouTube video. And after posting 4 videos, I know it's not that much, but I feel like it has changed my life and it will continue to change my life. So here are some reasons why it has changed my life, and maybe it will change your life too. Number 1, making YouTube videos is a means to a creative outlet and journaling. So if you're like me who has a whole bunch of hobbies, you would relate to this. So growing up, I had the opportunity to delve into multiple interests like playing the guitar, cooking, and photography. So I'm a person who likes having a creative outlet, especially after school or work. And especially now as I'm a uni student, it's a way to help me de-stress and kind of put my mind off all the studying. However, I never had the intentions to put my intellectual thoughts into the world. When you're making cooking videos, the main subject is the food. When you're doing photography, the main subject is how beautiful the picture is. But when you're just talking like me, using your thoughts and ideas as the main subject, I get a lot more conscious about what I'm putting out to the universe. But when I get onto writing the script, filming, and speaking to the camera like I am right now, I feel like it's just a way for me to speak out my thoughts into the world and kind of use it as a means to journaling, where I can just reflect on the knowledge and experiences that I find helpful and interesting in my life. It becomes a creative outlet where I can just express myself authentically and freely. And hopefully someone would resonate and find it helpful in some way. Tying on to that, number 2, YouTube has increased my confidence. So I've been a more introverted and less outspoken kid throughout my life. I usually keep things to myself, so social interactions were not a big part of my upbringing except for hanging out with your buddies at school. So even though I had made YouTube videos in the past, my social consciousness was pretty low as I was kind of young. But now that I've grown up and I'm more aware of my social surroundings, I'm more conscious of what I portray myself to the world. So by posting YouTube videos and putting myself out there on the internet, it just helps me build up that confidence in interacting with the world. And I'm sure as I continue the process of filming and posting and interacting with the comments, I'll just get more comfortable with sharing my thoughts and speaking to an audience. And so having this portfolio of work really gives me confidence, especially when I see people commenting that they resonated and have enjoyed the video. Overall, taking that step outside of my comfort zone helps me build up that confidence in pursuing whatever I want in the future. Number 3, posting YouTube videos is helping with my perfectionism. Now, this one hits hard for me, and I'm sure it happens to everyone when they're trying to pursue something. So I've started every single money-making side hustle that you've seen on YouTube. You know, whether that's drop shipping, affiliate marketing, ebooks, writing blogs, whatever you can think of. And because the intention for starting those was monetary, I was stuck in this mindset of researching and drooling over every detail that's definitely not useful until I actually started the business. So in the past, where I've tried to grow my cooking and photography page, I was obsessed over just writing the right caption, having the right editing, having the right hook, and the hashtags and so many stuff. And because I was so focused on those little details, I ended up getting so frustrated that my content wasn't as good as those that others were posting. And it's the reason why I lost the joy in creating those content and led me to ultimately quit posting. After learning from those experiences and when I got into building this channel, I told myself that imperfect action is better than no action. And if the past me were to make the first 2 videos that I made on this channel, I'm sure that it would be a lot more well written, edited, and a lot more polished. But the past me wouldn't be sustainable at all, and with that perfectionism mindset, he wouldn't be able to consistently post as the current me. So what I do right now is set myself a time block for doing a certain task like editing or filming, and after a certain amount of time, I'll just stop myself and prevent me from overly perfecting them. And by doing this, it has helped me build this muscle of action where I enjoy the process of making videos whilst ensuring that I post consistently. Because if something is worth doing, it's worth doing wrong. Number 4, posting YouTube videos will let me live with no regrets. So growing up, I always wanted to be a YouTuber like every other iPad kid. And if you grew up watching YouTube, I'm sure you had those moments where you think, I could probably make videos like them. And as I mentioned previously, I had many interests and ventures that I ultimately decided to give up on. But after watching videos of older folks giving life advice, there's one common answer that they say other than picking the right life partner or treat others like the way you wanted to be treated. And that one common answer was that to follow your dreams and passion and live with no regrets. And for me, it has always been making videos of things that I'm interested in and sharing it to the world. This whole 9 years of me trying different passion and hobbies was just to realize how fun it is to talk about things I enjoy and then filming it. Seeing the video as I finish editing and ultimately clicking that publish button on YouTube, just seeing my YouTube video out there. It's just a feeling that I've missed and loved so much. Now understand that not everyone is able to do that due to certain circumstances. But for me personally, who has the privileges to pursue my passion in posting YouTube videos, I know that young Kevin would look up and be proud of current Kevin, and future Kevin would be able to look back and confidently say that he's lived life with no regrets. And so if you happen to be in a similar situation as me 3 weeks ago contemplating on making YouTube videos, I just hope that you're able to get rid of any fears and limiting beliefs and just post that one first video. Just one. That's all. So let's say you're inspired by this video, you get to your desk and you start planning and scripting your video, but something doesn't feel right. No creative ideas won't come to you as easy and you're stuck in a rut. If so, then you should check out this video. Bye. If so, then you should check out this